Alright, so here we are. I got into a conversation with, I'm not going to call her a kid because she's a young adult. And a young adult is anybody in my eyes of 16 and above. So I won't call her a young adult. She said, "You want us to go to college so that we can learn stuff and be able to contribute to society, but when we say stuff, you don't listen to us." Actually, we do listen to you, because most of the time at that age, you're so freaking loud we can't not listen to you. And that's the truth. It's not, I'm not trying to be rude about it. That's the truth. Because if we tell you no, you scream at us and say, "I hate you when I do this and I do that." It's your option. It's your option. Well, you tell us to go to college. I've never told any kid ever to go to college. My own kid especially. I never told any kid to go to college. Because to me, you're going up to high school and you graduate, then you go into what's called life. When you go into college, that's not life. That's being indoctrinated into the Democratic Party and all this other bullcrap. And they're like, "But what about the higher degrees?" Well, yeah, they contribute to society. Let me ask you a question on that one. Who in liberal arts ever contributed anything to society? Seriously, I don't know of anybody. Who went to college to study music? Yeah, you can go do that, by the way. Yeah, there's actually colleges that do music. Yeah, you can go and you can be an orchestrator. Big deal. That contributes to society? No, it contributes to the music, and not everybody likes that form of music, so that's your option. Now, if you want to get into business, of course, you got to go get your MBA, which is, that's average. Everybody's got to do it. If you want a CPA or be a CPA, or an accountant of any kind, you have to go to college. You have to get your degree because you can't get your license without it. That's understandable. If you want to be a school teacher, you got to go. You got to get your degree. You can't be a teacher without. That's understandable. But there's so many courses in college that people can take that do not contribute to our society at all. So I never tell people, you got to go to college, ever. No, you got to go to life is what you got to do. My thinking is that if you want to get into the trades, and the trades are really needed and really important, and I'm talking trades as being carpentry, plumbing, heating, electrical, all that stuff, then vocational schools do that. And vocational schools are better than any other schools available for that kind of stuff. I mean, if you want to be an engineer, you got to go to college. It's just a given. And it's a long time, depending on what engineering degree you want. But as my boss told me one time not too long ago, it's easy to be an engineer because every test is given with an open book quiz. So engineering sounds like it's really, really cool. It's not really that hard. The hardest part is remembering where you found the information the first time to be able to go look it up the second time when you need it. I'm not dissing engineers. I work for a couple of them that are really, really good. But today's youth thinks that we're not listening to them. Yeah, we're probably not, and I'll agree with that. For one, you're always trying to overspeak us, and for two, you haven't been around long enough to know what we've already gone through. Hell, when you were younger, we used to tell you, don't do that. It wasn't because it was a bad idea to do it. It's because we probably already did it ourselves and learned by the hard way that, yeah, it's probably going to hurt. It's either going to hurt you or it's going to hurt somebody else. Don't do it. It's not that difficult to understand. The youth of America is our future. I will agree with that 100%. 100%. But it's not all of our youths that are going to be the future. Come on now. You look around. Go down on South Ave, Cortland, New York, and tell me that their kids are going to be the future of this town or county or even the state. Holy crap, I'm going to laugh at you and say, no, they aren't. They're going to be like mom and dad. They're going to be on welfare. They're going to be meth heads. They're going to be crackheads. And they're going to be whatever they are already. Not every kid is made out to be a politician. Not every kid is made out to be the smart one. But every kid has the opportunity. And I'm not saying, hey, I'm going to be like Joe Biden. Even the stupid kids are as good as the smart kids. It's not true. It's not true. But I will tell you this. If you put your mind to what you want your future to be, and you work to learn the job to be in the future you want your future to be, you will get there. As long as your parents can afford to pay for the college and everything else to make you there, you will get there. You could be a frickin' brain surgeon if you wanted to. But you ain't gonna do it by staying home, sitting on Facebook, playing on PlayStations, and thinking you just made the world better, because I'll guarantee you that part ain't never gonna happen. That's my rant for today.